don't know why I always make this face when I'm playing chords. I'm like, what's that all about? Oh, I forgot to turn on the banner indicating that we're not actually doing a show yet. There we go. No, and I don't have my clap machine. I'm a mess. Listen, for those of you who are just joining us, we're so late. We're so late tonight. I literally finished. I still taste dinner in my mouth because we just got off to a late start. So can you do me a favor and bring me my iPad from the other room? Oh, thank you very much.
I was looking for my rubber chicken.
I am absolutely naked without this thing. The clapter machine, y'all. I don't know what to. Yeah,
Hi, Scott Coates.
Hello, Scott Coates. How you been, brother?
I have a rubber chicken.
We have missed you. I'm glad you're back. Hello. Yeah, let's. So first of all, where did you get those?
At the dollar store.
Those came from the dollar store. Now, our friend Jack got us one of those, and it's large, right? And
I took them to the little kid birthday party today, and the mom said, "No, thanks."
Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah, because why would you?
No, don't.
As a parent, why would you want this?
Nope.
In the hands of children. Plus, this one is actually very mild in terms of.
The dog does not like the rubber chicken.
The dog doesn't like the rubber chicken. So anyway, Lori got a clutch of these things. Is that how they come in a clutch? I don't know.
A coop of rubber chickens.
And she gave them to the Meinberg children, and they sent a video, which maybe you can send to me, and I'll share. The thank you video was a parent's living hell.
I think we
it's
have
fair
to get
say.
permission to show
Probably,
that.
That is probably true. We should probably do that.
We don't know a lot about kids.
We don't know. There are things that we don't know about. Cats turns out another thing that we don't know a lot about, right?
That seemed like common knowledge. I
don't know what
common sense.
So I grew up with. So we have some friends who are out of town, right? And Lauro has graciously agreed to take care of, or not take care of, but just look after the cat occasionally.
I just stopped by there to see how the cat was.
There we go. Oh, now I feel so much more complete.
Are you okay?
Yeah, that was a close one. That was a very close one. Welcome everybody. So anyway, Lauro drops by to check in on this cat. Now it has one of those high-tech feeders. Listen, I'm just going to tell you right now. I am tired as balls. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I'm so tired I can see through time. Am I right?
I'm so exhausted.
I'm so fucking
Why
tired.
are we so tired?
I don't really know, but anyway, so you're over at this place. They have one of these high-tech poop boxes, right? Hi, Angela. How are you? And
high-tech litter box.
Sure, litter box.
Oh, hi, Angela.
And basically what this means is...
And this is what you won last week. Would you like me to mail it to you?
How you fix
It's a rubber chicken.
Yeah, it's a rubber chicken, yeah. It's so cute. It's just adorable. So anyway, so she goes by to see this cat, and, it's like the litter box thing is supposed to like shake the poop, and it's supposed to be all gathered at the bottom, and then you pull it out once a month, and voila, you wash it down the shitter, and you're good to go. However, they don't do anything for the pee, and if anybody who has ever been around cats knows cat urine.
I think it's malfunctioning. But I don't know. Like I walked in there and I was like, I don't think it's supposed to smell like that.
You're like, no.
But here's the thing. And I was stopped in my tracks because I was like, wait a minute.
Hang on.
I don't know how cats work.
We don't know how cats work.
I've never owned a cat.
No,
I don't know what to do with the litter box. And especially with this high-tech litter box, I'm like, what if I disable it and then it doesn't clean its... But I don't know what to do. So I scooped the pee and then I...
Scooped the pee?
I scooped the pee litter and then I replaced the litter. Was that the right thing to do? I don't know.
I feel like let's do the show in black and white tonight. Just feeling kind of saucy tonight. Hi, gang. I was fucking around with the colors. I'm like, screw it. I'm done playing with the colors. I'm not doing that anymore.
Ange is negative for COVID. That's
Hooray!
Good.
Okay,
good.
Excellent. Thank you for letting us know.
Eric's having a 2-beer kind of night now. Is that is a low amount of beers?
That is a low amount.
High amount?
I would say that's a low amount of alcohol for our friend Eric Q. Atwood.
Yeah, is that what you do with a cat?
I'm going full Oompa Loompa.
I don't. Also, I was like, oh, this cat must be lonely, even though I'm deadly allergic to cats. So, I'm like, I'm going to pet the cat. I pet the cat. It bites me.
Because it does. Because it's a cat.
And I'm like, you haven't seen another human, and you haven't seen a human in 3 days. Why are you biting me? This makes no sense.
It is my strong opinion that cats are basically middle fingers on 4 legs. That's what they are. They're just kind of live to just be like this.
Now, there are several cat owners here.
Don't need you.
Can you tell a cat, hey, don't bite me?
Can you train a cat? I'm going to call my folks.
Can you train a cat?
Let's call the folks, shall we? I don't think they're on yet.
Oh, Eric's easing in after COVID. Now, are you negative? What happened? I didn't hear from you for 10 days. Are you...
Don't pet your cat, says Eric.
No, I did.
Yes.
I did, though.
That's a masturbation joke. I don't know if you guys got that. That's what that is.
aren't they all?
Yeah.
Just started eating dinner. Can we call you back?
Well, it's the only show. We're on the only show. Hi.
Oh, the only show. Oh, good.
Oh yeah, turn it on while you're eating dinner.
Love you.
Bye.
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 Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's now it's dinner theater, so now we really have to deliver. Listen, my parents are going to be watching this during dinner, so we were going to do a Mothra tonight, but we just didn't.
We forgot.
We plumb forgot. Now listen, and here's why. So I've been, those of you who follow me on social media know that I have blasted out this song and video that I just completed. And I think part of the reason why I'm tired, I have a theory, if you'd like to hear it. Sure you do.
Why am I tired?
I don't know. Probably because you and I basically share the same general vibe. We live together and work together.
Oh, no, Carrie has the vid now. No!
Angela says, I had cats for 22 years, do not need another cat. There you go. Cats do not give a shit. They don't care. They don't care.
So the cat bites you, and you're like, hey, don't do that. And it's like, no, I live here anyway. Go fuck yourself.
That's what the cat has to say to you right there.
Why do you own a cat then?
There's our cycles are synced. That is exactly. I'm synced up with Laurel here.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I was working on this song and video all last week, and it was a whirlwind. I mean, it was one of those things where Laura suggested the idea to me on Monday. I wrote
have they
most
all
of the
seen
song.
The video?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
Wrote most of the song on Monday and then kind of finessed it for the rest of the week and then jumped right into, I was sleeping like 3 hours a night, just maniacally just going after this fucking song. And I put it out there and it's a lovely song. I'm very happy with it. I'm happy with the video.
It's doing well. It's gotten a few thousand views.
It's doing just fine. People seem to enjoy it.
Your last video got 7,000 views.
Heather Coates is here.
Yeah.
Hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
So anyway, all this is a very long-winded way of saying I think I'm having what's roughly described as postpartum creative depression, right? Where you work on something at such a frenzied pace, and then when it's over, it's just like, whoa,
Is that a thing?
It just drops. My mom says she thought it was Sunday. Well, that's probably because this was a short week. Am I right? This week didn't officially start until Tuesday. Yeah. So, hi, welcome. What are you having for dinner this evening? What are you enjoying? Would you like to see the wine list? Laura will be by with the petit fours later in her dessert tray.
And some sorbet that I made myself.
Oh, can we talk about the Ninja Creamy? The worst named gadget. It is an ice cream maker from the fine folks at
You
Ninja.
guys know I love a kitchen gadget.
Loves a kitchen gadget.
Because I don't know how to cook or anything. So
right.
whenever I buy every gadget.
So this is one that makes gelato and sorbets.
Ice cream.
And so a couple things.
You have to cook it the night before.
A couple things about this bad boy. There is some preparation involved to the point where as I'm preparing this dulce de leche ice cream, which takes, it's taking a considerable amount of time to heat up to temperature.
You made that. You made it up.
I was doing it, but as I'm doing it, I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, the next step is I turn off the burner. I go buy a pint of dulce de leche ice cream at the fine QFC down the road. However, and then you freeze it overnight, and then you put it in the machine, which I'm kidding you not, is as loud as a fucking Who concert, right? It is a Learjet, that thing.
Why is it so loud?
I have no idea. So we had Jack and my folks over for 4th of July.
And we had never tested it before. And I was
before.
like, you guys, I made you some sorbet. Like,
And
I'm going to put it in the machine, pop it in there.
It's just like, yeah.
It's so loud. I'm like, it must be malfunctioning.
It's joke loud.
Oh my God, it's going to start smoking. It's going to catch on fire.
To the point where I started thinking to myself, that prototypes were louder. So this is the best they could do, right?
Yeah.
And this thing is so fucking loud. But anyway, bottom line is, makes insanely good ice cream. Insanely good.
It's called the
cream.
Ninja Creamy.
Don't like it.
It's the worst. No, it's the freaking worst.
Yeah, creamy.
Name of all time.
Ninja Creamy. That's what she said. I don't know. Did she say that? Did she? You tell me.
Did she say that?
I don't know. I can't quite seem to get our contrast right. I'm going to fuck around with this a little bit more. That's wrong.
That's wrong.
That's definitely wrong. Yeah.
That's also
wrong. Let's go full Oompa Loompa, shall we?
Sure.
Oh, this is great. Yeah. All right. Hey, let's have a show, shall we? Okay.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Yeah. That was great.
We got a 70s corno.
Your hosts, Stefan and Lori.
Oh my goodness.
Radioactive.
Radioactive. Yeah, I'll fix that. To the best of my knowledge here. Hi, everybody. Hi. So we were going to do a Mothra tonight. We just didn't. Christina's here. Hello, my dear.
Hi.
We did not pull it together to do a Mothra. And by the way, we're going to be pixelated. I don't know what to do about it. I restarted the internet. I restarted the laptop. It's just gremlins. I'm never quite sure what to do about it. So we're all just going to go through this together, and we're just going to make the best of it. Why? What else can we do?
But I can make you some sorbet.
We can make you some fabulous
sorbet.
sorbet.
It better for you.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, Carrie is feeling better. So I was going to say we could run some sorbet over there, but she apparently is feeling better. So I guess no sorbet for you, kid. Sorry. Yeah, we thought you were under the weather.
It makes smoothies or something, but mostly it has this recipe for sorbet that you have to combine milk and cream and eggs and cook it real slow.
Very slowly.
And then put something in. So I cooked it too fast and it turned into scrambled eggs.
Exactly. If you cook it too fast, the eggs will, they basically cook in there. Have you ever had an eggnog latte? An eggnog latte is basically, they steam the eggnog, and it tastes like scrambled eggs. I don't know what the appeal is. Anyway, that's what can happen with these things. So.
Please make me some gelato
instead of the chicken. All right, charge your phones as well. Yes, indeed. Oh, kids, let's start some music, shall we?
Right.
So we were going to do a Mothra tonight. I didn't pull it together in large part because I am just tired to my very essence.
Yeah.
Right now, in a good way, but just very, very tired, and we just didn't quite do it. So. Next week, maybe? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. I'll pull it together.
Well, I think we would have to collectively pull it together.
Yeah.
It takes two to make a thing go right, as they say. It also apparently takes two to make it out of sight.
It's not intentionally scrambled egg ice cream. It just. And actually, you filtered it doesn't matter. It didn't turn out that way. It turned out great.
Every time I read lyrics, by the way, I always feel like I'm a senator on the floor of the Senate, the dais of the Senate.
I'm going to rock right now.
I'm Rob Bass, and I came to get
I'm
down.
Rob Bass.
Excuse me.
And let the record reflect that the artist then goes on to say, I'm Rob Bass, and I come to get down.
I'm not internationally known.
I am not internationally known.
Read the witness statement.
But I'm known to rock the microphone.
But he's known to rock the microphone. It's a fine flow chart if you actually follow it all the way through.
Yes, the theme of next week's Mothra is the teacher that did you wrong.
Yes.
And I brought this up last week, and then I forgot to produce the show.
Instantly, we jumped right in, and we're like, "Holy God!" So we're giants on the TV. Well, we can fix that.
Yeah.
I honestly, I'm not rocking the technology here tonight, and it's probably just as well because it seems like we're having some technical gremlins. So fuck it, right? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Screw it. It's best show money can buy. I like to say.
All week long, I was working on finishing up this book that I thought. Okay, so years ago, I co-authored this book. And then the publishing company that it was out with went under, so they gave me back the book.
Right.
And my co-author said, "Nah, I don't want to work on that book anymore." So I was like, "Okay." So all of them said, "Go ahead and just rework the book and then put it out yourself." And I was like, "Okay, how hard could that be?" And it turned out that I should have just set fire to that book and thrown it out the window because I ended up rewriting the entire book.
Lost to the hard drive, as it were.
Oh God!
We're actually doing.
Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
So now here's the thing. My wife Laura is an exceptionally gifted writer, and she has basically taken. It's an equivalent of a Dagwood sandwich, if you will. It is incredibly, and I've been proofreading, so I'm reading this thing, and I'm going through. I'm like, how is she doing this?
I wrote 50,000 original words after I threw out the 50,000 that was published.
Being
before.
able to take on,
and it was selling fine. Why did I rewrite it like that? I don't know.
So another thing that has been of interest lately, for me in particular, has been on our Facebook group, the Generation X is 50 group.
That's a fun group.
It's a very fun group. There have been people who are posting pictures of themselves in high school and pictures of themselves now. Now, one of the things that I find very disconcerting is the fact that when I see pictures of people in high school, some of these people are in their 40s, right? So, they're still technically Gen X, but they're younger than I am. And the photos look kind of contemporary. Kind of, because photos in the late 90s looked fairly contemporary. So then when they show themselves currently, I'm like, what the? Whoa! It's just very jarring to my eyes. Also, the other thing is this. Now, I know, and you know, of course, because you watch and you listen to my constant griping about how I look. Right? I'm feeling a little better. I'm feeling a little bit better.
That's not nice.
It isn't, and I don't really I don't know if I should apologize for that.
Oh boy!
But there are some folks on there.
You know. You go in that group.
Yeah.
You're fine.
They look
I'm not going to say it.
50 miles of bad road, these fellas, and it's largely fellas, and they just, woo, boy, oh boy.
One of them came on, somebody came on the other day and started what seemed like a bullying thread. That was where's all this is all band nerds. And we're
it's all yearbook geeks and band nerds. Welcome.
It's all theater nerds.
We started the site.
Yeah, we started this site.
You can fuck off that way.
Did you want to go start a stoner headbanger site?
Also, there are people who it is very clear they feel a compulsion to comment on every goddamn thing to the point where I have this song that I just wrote. It's called the Gen X, Whatever Happened to Gen X name song, and the chorus is Whatever Happened to Todd. And this guy, basically the opening goes, do you remember when every guy you knew was named Steve, Matt or Mike or Scott, and every class had a Kevin, and everybody knew somebody named Todd. And this guy comes on and goes, well, not when you're only white guy in like an all black school and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm sure that's true, but how about keep scrolling, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to comment. If the song doesn't apply to you, that's what your fingers are for.
Nobody's forcing you to be here.
Nobody's forcing you to be here. Keep scrolling. Am I right?
Yeah. So
Christina asked about the hippies. Oh my goodness. Christina was talking about how she used to ditch school and go and hang out in the Haight-Ashbury for the day. And I think you found some fellow travelers, my friend. Have you not?
Well, Ange and Christina would have gotten along great.
Oh, famously. You two.
In high school.
How did you guys not know each other in college? I think you might have overlapped. You might have had a year when you guys were freshmen and Christina was a senior. Did you guys know each other?
Did you go to Grateful Dead shows together? Not together, but at the same time.
You two. Gosh darn it. You two are so similar.
Friends?
How are you not friends? We should make this happen.
Let's do the friend fix-up.
We got to make a friend fix-up. You two actually are so spiritual
Similar.
and cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How do you guys have been side by side
all these years
on my thread on this thread that we watch on the screen here all these years now, and I have not thought to actually do a proper friend fix-up. Christina, Angela, be friends. There, did it. Okay.
We're probably friends already on Facebook. Whatever.
Let's start the show. Let's start the game. Shall we?
All right.
Shall we do this?
Unless someone's desperate to tell a teacher screwed me over story, right?
Why you got to Todd shame him? I like Todd shaming. Somebody was saying we needed merch for that song, Whatever Happened to Todd, with the T-shirts. I'm thinking about it would look right. It would look exactly right if there were like raglan sleeves, the kind that you used to wear for your softball team.
Like Dan Fogelberg?
And a logo that looks very similar to like the Iron Maiden logo or something like that. Only says Whatever Happened to Todd. What do you think? Can we make that happen? We can make that happen.
Only of headbangers.
Yeah, there are so many fucking metal people on this group, though. It's just like, and most of them are harmless. But occasionally, they do this thing where there's like
that many metal people in the world.
I didn't think so, but they seem to have found us. I don't know why. They parked their asses over on our site, and they like very much. They like nothing more.
No, we should put an entrance questionnaire like, do you like Depeche Mode?
Yes. Do you like Depeche Mode? This might not be the site for you, or we don't really want to encourage any more people to come on who don't like Depeche Mode. Am I right?
I mean, or do you know who the Smiths are?
Do you know who the Smiths are? Yeah.
See yourself out.
Have you started yet? Says my dad. No. We haven't started yet. Well, we did do the intro. You might have missed the intro.
Have we started what yet?
Have we started anything?
I don't know.
Well, Alexa, remind Kathy it's Saturday. Yeah. Hello. Hi, Kathy.
Oh, hello. Okay, Kathy's here. Now we can
officially start. Okay, the one thing.
Here's a rubber chicken that you can win tonight. The dog doesn't like it. Oh, boy.
Well, that was quite loud in the old ears. Sorry, gang. So apart from our years of birth, the one thing that Gen Xers have in common is blank. The one thing all Gen Xers have in common is blank. I don't have this. I'm sorry. I barely pulled it together to actually get these cards.
I'm so tired. Are you guys so tired today?
Anybody else? Is it just us? Now I'm so sorry. Yeah, Kathy's son has COVID.
Now, do you have it, or does he just have it?
My dad is sitting there with his laptop waiting to play. Apparently, he's impatient. Impatient for a fellow who forgot we were on. How about that? Huh?
He was eating dinner 15 minutes ago.
That's awfully impatient. You're impatient for the thing you actually forgot existed. How about that? The one thing all Gen Xers have in common is disdain for somebody saying, yeah, exactly. We're going to go for the whatever. We're going to lean hard into the whatever factor here. I can already tell. A teacher they can still tell a story about. Bill Hankerson. Fucking Bill Hankerson. Now, listen, I did get caught cheating, and I will tell you this, and this is the God's honest truth, and I wouldn't be bringing this if it weren't if this weren't true, I would not be mentioning this. I cheated one time. I am somebody who has just a nagging conscience, and I just couldn't, for the life of me, I could not countenance cheating. It would nag at me. And so one time, and it was at a time that didn't even matter. It was a fucking vocabulary test, and I was a freshman or sophomore. I don't remember. And I had my flashcards, and I was like, well, why just put them on my lap? What would happen? And I'm taking the test, and then my teacher comes over and sees it, and so she reports it to the head of the English department, Bill Hankerson. Now, so this apparently makes it up to him. Then, about a year later, I am writing a short story for an assignment, and I'm just not feeling very inspired. I'm like, well, I have a short story that I've already written. It's a good short story.
Oh, so there's a history behind this.
Oh, yeah.
With you and Bill Hankerson.
This fucking guy. So anyway, I take this short story that I have written, which is of good quality, and I basically weave it into a narrative and blah, 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 and there you go, and I turn the thing in. Well, my teacher who I had at the time thought I had plagiarized it because it seemed stylistically different from the rest of the story.
Same guy?
No, different guy. Thompson was his name. Reports to Bill Hankerson that he thinks that I plagiarized. So, Bill Hankerson, just this puffed up Republican fuckhead, just brings me into his office to dress me down. Well, we can't prove that you cheated. Well, of course you can't prove that I plagiarized it, you fucking asshole, because I wrote it. How about that?
Carrie asks a really good question. Why was your teacher looking at your lap?
Well, I had a very attractive lap back in the day.
Oh, boy.
What can you say? From the chest, the nipples to knees, a very, very attractive fellow. Anyway, so yes, and to this day, if I had the ability to do so, I would, and I suppose I could probably find this asshole online if he's still alive. Like, listen. Here's some things I've written, okay, over the years. Here, I'm happy to send you samples of fine things that I've written over the years. Stuff them up your ass, right? I got your plagiarism right here. See, you see this? This is white hot rage I'm feeling, and it comes up in an instant. It's just crazy how you can just call this shit right up. Am I right?
Are you going to pick the winner?
Oh, Jesus Christ, the one thing Gen Xers have in common is self-preservation, night tracks, the weekly facts of life, Friday night videos.
Knowing that
Boone's
Soul Train
Farm.
comes on after Solid
I'm going to give it to Christina for forgetfulness because honestly, that's what I forgot. I was forgetting that we were actually playing a game. I was so caught up in that. Okay, so here we go. Why does everyone think blank is funny? Why does everyone think blank is funny? Do your worst. So Christina's on the board. There were some very funny answers there, by the way. Everybody's doing a memory of the sound of a dial-up modem. Yep, remember that very well.
Pin it.
Why does everybody think blank is funny? Rich Little. Why does everybody think Rich Little is funny?
Was he funny?
I don't think so. I've never thought that Rich Little was funny. However,
Was he alive?
is he still alive? I think we just learned recently, but very recently, that he died, and we're like, still alive? Who fucking knew? Oh, still doing his Reagan impression, I'm sure.
Alexa, is Rich Little still alive?
Ho-ho! Rich Little is still alive, y'all.
And you all heard it at your house,
You all
too.
heard it at your house, too. Larry David, Slapstick, Kardashian. My mom famously does not like the film Caddyshack, and everybody else does. And so I posted on the Gen X site, what is your favorite Caddyshack quote, and I am pretty sure that we reconstructed that entire fucking script. I mean, people recited the entire script for us. Very, very funny film, which everybody thinks is funny except for my mom. Farts, Butts, Chris Farley.
Bob Hope.
70s Corn, Bob Hope, Friends, Dad Jokes, Kardashian, Slapstick, Larry David.
Why? What is it with Larry David and that whole Seinfeld thing? I don't get it.
It's very tense. The comedy is just very, very tense.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I also don't get I like The Office just for the Jim and Pam moments, but I don't like any of the Michael Scott moments.
Oh, yeah, it's very uncomfortable.
I don't like it.
very uncomfortable.
It's just, I don't like that kind of
Why does everybody think France is funny, says Eric. What do you think, dear Worrell? Who had the funniest response?
Henny Youngman. Hold on.
Hold on, she says. She's going to review. She's going to review.
Caddyshack is good for my soul, says Fuzz.
It is. It's very good. It's chicken soup for the soul.
Fuzz, how are you feeling?
How are you feeling, dude? Larry David is never funny. Okay. Apparently, Veep got funnier since we stopped watching it because we tried like half a season.
How long did that take, though? I can't.
I know.
I can't.
I don't have that kind of staying power.
I can't. We watched like 1 hour of TV a week. like we made it through one half of Stranger Things last night. That was it.
It's a long fucking. Those episodes are long, y'all. Those episodes are very, very long. I don't know. All right. Eric says Canadians. Christina says me.
Buddy.
They find me funny. 100% great. Good. I'm glad, Fuzz. Okay.
All right. Who said Larry David?
Several people.
I'm with that person.
That
was Ange.
The first person to say it was Ange. So Ange gets the point on that one. I see that, Ange. So, y'all, the way that you know Laura is becoming a crazy fish lady is that she's now blank. The way that you know Laura is becoming a crazy fish lady is that she is now blank.
You are more of a crazy fish person than me.
The only way that is true is that I just can't deal with it when they die. It just fucking bothers the shit out of me. when they die. I'm just like, I can't deal. Anything having to do with animal cruelty, I don't like. Even films like where it's fictionalized animal cruelty, I'm like, nope.
But
nope.
Tina died. I mean, were you upset about that?
No.
You're like, oh no, she's dead.
Hey, Tina died. Okay, well, I guess time to throw her in the forest.
Yeah.
Growing fins.
I buried her.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. So you gave her a proper burial.
I did, and then probably an animal dug her up. Yeah.
Okay, so Kathy is still negative. Good. Kid started with symptoms Tuesday and tested positive. Okay. Breathing through gills. David
But how did he get it?
Offering fish perfume.
I'm so paranoid now because they say the new variant is even contagious outside.
It has an R naught of 18, y'all. 18. Woo-hoo.
What's that?
That means for every person who gets it, they can transmit it to up to 18 people.
Well, this is a good trivia.
Oh, yeah. There you go. More mysterious than the mystery fish. Won't you come make your wish? All right. Hand-painting scales on herself. Reenacting the shape of water. Okay, Carrie wins.
Plus says crying over the tilapia at QFC.
Oh, that's funny, too. Realistic dreams. Okay, I'm going to give it to Carrie. Let's see. That was a very strange film, was it not? I enjoyed it. So, I don't know if this is true, but Pixar is due for a new film, so let's go with this one.
That's the one where she falls in love with the fish man, right?
Yes, that is the one where she falls in love. There's the masturbation scene. Hi.
Get my new book for a discussion of a polyamorous merman.
Do it. You won't be sorry. It's a fine book. Pixar's latest film, it's coming at some point, is all about the adventures of a lovable blank. I've been hearing a lot about the Pixar
Fishman, of course.
Story structure, of course, is once upon a time blank. Every day blank, but then one day blank, and then that leads to blank, and then that leads to blank until blank, and then happily ever after. So that's that. Every single Pixar story basically follows that structure, and
clearly that should be our show next week. Once upon a time,
Once
blank.
upon a time, there was a couple who decided to do a show on a phone.
No. Yes.
Yes, and.
Yes, and.
That's how we do.
Yeah.
That is a secret to a
What I was
long,
trying
long
to say
marriage.
was
yes, ending.
Was the next week we should do that should be the card game. Once upon a time blank.
Yeah.
And then blank and then blank.
We'll build a story by the end of the night.
We could read the whole thing like a Mad Lib.
I love this.
Story.
I love this. I love this. Write that down, Gail. My mom got that joke. Let's see. Badger Cube, Beaver Cube, Skin Tag, Purple Dinosaur, Polly Merman. That's Heather. Nicely done. But Heather's good with the callbacks.
Yeah,
I like that.
Really good.
COVID swab. A pornography star, Joey Blank McGee, on his quest to discover his middle name. Gen Xer, a lovable Gen. Has there been a lovable Gen Xer? I don't think so.
Oh, Fuzz.
Who made you laugh? Fuzz with? Oh boy, wow, it really made you laugh. Purple. I'm not seeing Fuzz's answer.
Fuzz said purple dinosaur.
Oh,
okay,
yeah. Okay,
then we can move on.
All right. We all know what happened last week. All right, there we go. All right, now, you reindeer. All right. Everybody put your hands together for the hardest working person in show business, blank. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. I would do my James Brown impression right now, but I don't want to get canceled, so I'm not going to. It's just not done for a white fellow to imitate a black man under any circumstances, I don't think. By the way, black people can imitate black people, and Jay Farrow, if you've never seen Jay Farrow's impersonation of Chris Rock and Eddie Murphy, Eddie Murphy is stunning. Like, you close your eyes and he just absolutely disappears. That kid he's remarkable, is he not?
Eddie Murphy still alive?
Yeah, yes, Eddie Murphy is still very much alive. He did a getting coffee in cars with comedians episode with Jerry Seinfeld.
See, I don't think that show is funny either.
It's not funny.
I don't think Jerry Seinfeld is funny. I'm sorry.
So I feel like the first season of Seinfeld was fresh and funny, and then after that it was just like, it would slowly just kind of collapse.
Eric says, Jim Cox!
Jim Cox!
He is
hard. Mario Lopez, the fluffer, says Heather Knight.
That's funny.
The entertainment attorney, Harpo, yes. We had another Harpo sighting. Our friend Jason had another Harpo sighting down in the desert.
I don't understand. I told him about Harpo, and now he sees Harpo everywhere, and I'm left out in the Harpo cold.
And says Will
Smith. You know
Smith.
what, Ange and Fuzz, do you want to go on a trip to the desert to look for Harpo?
Well, Ange and Fuzz, we have to plan a getaway very, very soon.
Yeah,
we go back to Creep House? Are we going to Creep House? What are we doing here, kids?
No, they want to go to the shore.
Yeah, go to the shore. Well, you're going to go down to the shore? Yeah, you got to bring some your fucking natty lights down. You got to go fucking shore. That's my Rhode Island
Boston
accent.
Okay.
Yeah, go down the fucking shore. All right. Yeah, I guess
Sorry,
fucking
Eric, I retired.
Oh, okay. So who is the hardest working person in show business, dear
That is
Laurel?
a good question.
The dildo demonstrator. That it sounds like a superhero or a supervillain, depending. I think it really sort of depends on your.
Oh, the fluffer. That was the
fluffer. That was a
funniest
very, very funny answer. It made us both laugh. We're going to do some ad slogans here tonight, just because I don't know. I was in the mood. There's nothing like the Tangy Zip of blank. There's nothing like the Tangy Zip of blank. I just finished a stretching workout with Peloton, and the girl kept referring to different stretches as spicy or tangy. And eventually I was like, stop it. Stop
No,
it. Just
stop
we're
it.
not doing that.
Stop it.
We're not doing that. Stretches are neither tangy nor spicy.
Are you going to read it like an ad guy? Go ahead.
There's nothing like the Tangy Zip of blank. There you go. That's it. People used to pay a lot of money for that.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Residuals and everything.
Back in the day.
Yeah, it's cool. Yep. Yeah.
The Tangy Zip of napalm in the morning.
I had a friend.
Smells like victory.
Dale. Dale said the following words. He said, refreshingly smooth Bud Light. Always worth it. Made $500,000 off of those. I'm not shitting you. $500,000 off of those
He
words.
made $1 million.
$500,000. Like he was on the Super Bowl. You guys remember that ad campaign, right? Refreshingly smooth Bud Light. Always worth it.
What was your claim to fame line?
I didn't have a oh yeah, I do actually. There's good TV, there's better TV, and then there's direct TV. There we go.
Right.
That was it. That was that guy. That was my big claim to fame. Morning Star Sauce.
That's disgusting.
Oh! Wow.
It's
Soylent
just a
Green,
hug.
Tangy Zip of napalm in the morning. Oh, Kathy. Nicely done, friend. Russian hooker pee after typhoon. Whoa, Fuzz, that is strangely specific.
Whoa.
Those two girls. Oh, Jesus, no. No, Kathy, you've canceled.
No.
You've canceled
and also,
us.
we had to explain that to Jan.
Kathy says there's nothing like the Tangy Zip of the Verizon bill.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
That's funny.
But that's very, very funny. Elon Musk twins, hot yoga. Did
you know that Elon Musk keeps fathering children with a whole lot of
9,
different,
apparently.
He has 10 now.
9, 10.
He's up to 10.
Fuck with
And
that guy.
Amber Heard baby might be his, too.
What the fuck with that guy? Somebody just make him stop. Make him stop everything that he's doing except making like electric cars. Just keep doing that, you stupid ass.
Well, he
No,
pulled
no,
out
what
of
is-
Twitter.
Yeah, well,
Is that good or bad? I don't know.
he's not going to be able to do that. I think there's going to be a court that actually compels him to buy.
He has more money than Twitter, so he's going to be able to out-lawyer them, right?
Cult juice. I don't know what cult juice is, but I like the sound of it. Is this me? This is me, right?
He's solving the population problem by repopulating the earth with himself.
I don't like it.
Baby Musk.
Carrie said Morningstar sausage. I like it. It gets the point. I like it.
She
right.
is.
She's funny.
She's inching her way toward a rubber chicken.
Yeah, 18 inches at a time. Yeah. Give me one good reason I shouldn't blank you right now.
There's nothing like the Tangy Zip of a Stefan rant. So.
Hello. Boy, I'm on a tear tonight, y'all. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe I need to have a cocktail. That would probably help. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't blank you right now.
That's a good question.
That Lucy said that to Linus in the Charlie Brown Christmas special.
She was abusive.
I'll give you 5 good reasons.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only
know what?
cartoon characters that actually had 5 fucking fingers, the Peanuts.
Here's the thing. Somebody needed to intervene with Lucy because she was an actual bully. She was
She's a terrible bully.
narcissistic and
Yeah.
abusive of
Terrible
Charlie
bully,
Brown.
yeah.
And the more
And her
years
brother.
go by,
Yeah.
and her brother.
And her brother.
And a lot of those kids were left alone too much, and let's revisit the Charlie Brown gang.
Those kids were actually prototypical
they
Gen
need
Xers.
psychological help. all
Those
of them.
kids were so Gen X that we modeled ourselves on them, I think. You know what I mean? They never had parents. Or the parents that they did everything on their own. They just ripped on each other constantly. Very, very independent. Pin it. Let's see. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't pull out right now. Let's see. Pity. Carrie Johnson Atwood's cheaper than not pulling out his assistant. Yeah. Make a mixtape for you right now. Why, Kathy? I'm not stopping you, friend. Listen. All you need is you got to sit by the radio, right? And you wait for the song that you really want to start, and you burp, and you hit the record.
Eric's going to hug you right now.
Oh, boy. I don't want that.
He's coming over for you.
Buy you a beer, marry you, block you, promote you, cancel you. Let's see. What did it says there's $1 billion
We're
penalty
in our
if it pulls
late
out of Twitter.
40s/early 50s. We're always on the verge of being canceled, right?
At this point.
One wrong move.
Listen, I live with the knowledge. It isn't knowledge, but it's certainly premonition that at one point I'm going to say something that just gets me fucking canceled, and people are like, no.
Flatwoods,
Yeah.
you live with
You're
the
done.
16 and 8 or 16, almost 17 and 18-year-old. Are you just always on the verge of being canceled? You're like, oh,
kids are gonna cancel
did
you.
Okay, I said it. It's wrong. Everything I say is wrong.
Buy you a cat, drop a fish on, play Twister with, fill your tank. Oh, Eric gets that because I'll take you up on that, dude. That's like $150. Sure, come fill
Drop
my
a
tank.
fish on you?
No, fill my tank.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Yeah, there
I
you
think
go.
he means fill your tank.
Well, he might. All right, so here we go.
With a hug.
Moving on to movie quotes now. It puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets blank again. It puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets blank again. You look at about a size 16, right? Yeah, there you
So
go.
you're a big fat person?
Getting around. Just getting around. How that guy ever worked again is a mystery to me. That character was so terrifying. Some people like
He was on a show after that.
Yeah, he's been on several shows.
Yeah.
Ted, what's his name? Ted something or other. Ted
Oh,
Levine.
gosh.
Ted
Ted
Levine.
Levine.
Thank you very much, Brain.
Wow.
Showed up
How'd
for
you
that.
remember that?
Brain showed up, man. I don't know. Sometimes the old RAM works. I'm actually able to randomly access my memories. Republican Justice.
Seamus had told me a couple times, I can't say that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's gonna happen.
I would imagine that having a late teen or early 20s person around, you're always like, ooh,
Yep.
you're right, I can't say that.
I know. Well, listen, we honestly can't say anything as a generation. Eric and Carrie's youngest told us we're too old.
Yeah.
You people
Yeah.
are too old. Thigh Master, Cox
That's
and
why
Socks.
he was leaving the party, because
Sexually
we were too
frustrated. Rabel's here. Hi, buddy. How you doing,
old. Rachel
dude?
was here and then gone and then back again. So did you finish dinner?
Oh, dude. Eric wait, no, you're judging this round. Eric says Trump. Puts a lotion on his skin or else it gets Trump again. That's what we're afraid of in this country.
I mean,
Put the lotion on the skin, for God's sakes. People, metaphorically, whatever it takes. Put the lotion on the skin.
a new tail. Socks and Crocs. Thigh Master.
Slimy.
Or else it gets Rick-rolled again.
Sure, it happens. You know it does.
We're gonna give you all. Never gonna let you
One night,
down.
you guys are going to show up for the show, and it's just going to be a repeat of just the video of Rick Astley singing "Never Gonna Give You Up," and we will have Rick-rolled you, and you'll laugh. You won't think that it'll be funny, but it will. It will. Just trust me. It'll be very, very funny. It's a long con. It's a very, very long con.
I'm so shocked that you didn't sing along with me there.
Who's getting this point?
That's a really good question.
And this is you.
Or else it gets facelift again.
Mormons.
Or
I
else
saw
it
the
gets
Mormons in Kalani, Mom and Dad. They come by every once in a while. I'm like, put those kids to work. My God, put them to work. Get them to do a little weeding in the backyard. Something.
I'm giving it to Ange for Rick-rolled again.
They're very, very nice. They're very, very nice. Ray says dinner is done. Back in the hotel room here in Susanville. Breaking news: we're driving up to Vancouver, BC in a couple weeks. Maybe we can see you find people in Spanish.
Fantastic!
Let's go grab a beer,
Oh my
man.
God,
I've got a
let's
great
do
place.
that.
Got a great place. It's outdoor seating. Gotta be safe in the age of
Got
COVID.
a great place right here.
Well, we do have a great place right here. You can come over and hang out on our fabulous porch over here and check out Mr. Fish, Crazy Mr. Fish.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Now, historical quotes.
Or,
Historical quotes
if
next.
Eric ever comes back to help us fix the deck. Oh, that was a guilty. No.
You did that.
There's a hole in the. Just never mind.
Yeah, rug parts.
He's just recuperating.
He's recuperating. Yeah.
Let's start the show again.
Start
the show again.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
That's fine. He's DB Coopering.
Second intro.
He's Winnie Coopering.
Here are your hosts.
What are the other Coopers that we know? He's Gary Coopering. Any other Coopers? What are the different Coopers that we know of? Sam and Sarah
Second
Cooper.
intro.
Sam and Sarah Cooper.
All right.
As they are referred to in the Big Chill. It's going to be the home of Sam and Sarah Cooper. Give me liberty or give me blank. We're going on to historical quotes now, kids. Give me liberty or give me blank.
Can you fish through the hole? I don't know. Oh, in the deck, the fish are.
We do have a fine fishing hole, but there's a net on it, you see. So you can grab the fish, but you can't pull them out of the water because there's a net. Although.
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys.
Okay.
We
guys.
live in the forest,
We do.
okay?
It's true.
And
It's
the
true.
other day, we were talking about this bird sound that we've been hearing outside.
What
It's
the
not
fuck
just a
is
bird,
this?
though. It
Mom, you gotta
sounds
tell
like
us.
a pterodactyl.
It sounds like a monkey screech
Yeah.
in a rainforest.
It's so loud. It's like crows, only super, super loud.
It's very, very loud.
Then we're like standing in the kitchen. We look out the window, and something flies by that is so big. Maybe it was the eagle.
Well, and then it was trailed by Jeff Goldblum and Laura Dern, so we knew that we had traipsed into Jurassic Park, you see. Give me a beer, give me death by chocolate, give me legal weed. Well, Heather, where do you live? because you can come here.
Oh my
We got a
God.
dispensary and everything, just right down the road. Let's see. A new
give
bird
me a
problem.
break.
It's a squirrel. Death by chocolate. 2 girls at the same time. Everclear affordable housing. Nice. A hanging Trump. A break. Up.
That might be a new bird problem.
Or give me up, says Kathy. Wow, Kathy. Nicely done. Yeah, I'm giving it to Kathy.
Up.
Never gonna give you up.
Oh,
Kathy Rickrolled
wow.
us. That was a Rickroll.
That was a
right there.
callback and a Rickroll
Yeah, it was
all
very,
in
very
one.
good, yeah.
It was a hybrid.
Man, I wish I had bought stock in blank when it was cheap. The one thing that people
The answer is look smart.
yeah, there you go, Ripple. Look smart. So when we talk about on this 80s site, people will talk about, if you could go back and do blah, blah, blah. And everybody's like, buy Apple, 40 years ago or 30 years ago or whatever the hell it was. And I think to myself, yeah, we're all, having this Bubba Gump kind of Forrest Gump type reverie thing. But, is there, besides Apple, are there some stocks that you could have gone back and bought that would have really been...
Any of them, right?
Well, really any that you knew were going to do well. In fact,
AT&T,
you had a
Verizon,
friend,
yeah.
a family friend, who actually got extraordinarily rich off Netscape stocks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
The guy I worked with, his
and
mom bought Netscape.
Netscape doesn't even exist anymore. That's how, that's how capricious the market is. Let's see, bought gas when it was cheap. Says was nice, dude. Nice. That's very funny. Myself...
Computer, Friendster, and AOL.
baby. Phallus-shaped spaceships, sure. Yeah, they're going cheap these days. SpaceX, well, there's an Only Show moment we're having there. OnlyFans.
Really, the
OnlyFans
secret
count.
to stock investing is buy stock and then take care of yourself.
That's it. Yeah.
You have to.
Warren
it.
Buffett basically says, are you
Live
really
a really long time.
Are you really good at math? Are you really no? But are you really?
No, but are you? Then
really,
don't do that.
really good at
Just
math?
buy it and then
inve-
eat a lot of vegetables.
Invest in the S&P 500 and live long. That's what we need to do.
Yeah. Make sure your cholesterol is real good because you're gonna need to live a long time for that.
Net zero Sammamish Supreme Court votes. Wow, these are dark. I like them. Theranos. Yeah, the rings. I possess an awesome power. This is you, Laura.
Is she going to prison?
Who?
Jail, prison.
I was
Elizabeth.
thinking of Theranos, the master of the universe. But yeah, Elizabeth. Elizabeth
Holmes.
This is just how I talk. I just decided one day that I was going to...
Speaking of people who talk like Ted Levine from Silence of the Lambs.
I'm giving it to Christina for the future. I wish I'd bought stock in the future.
That's good. I like that.
That's good.
The Weekend, the future. They're all
The Weekend.
They're all appearing on you. There's no business, and then now we're doing some show tunes. There's no business like blank business.
Sing it.
There's no business like blank business. Have you noticed that Axl Rose actually really just sounds like kind of a heavy metal Ethel Merman? Have anybody noticed that?
I dare you to go on the site. and say
Everything's
that-
coming up roses.
Say that to a headbanger.
Oh, I would love to. You guys, there's so many things I want to say to these people. They're so.
Carrie,
so many
did you
things.
get net zero stock?
Net zero stock? Yeah. There's no business like somebody else's business.
That's right.
Says Christina. That's funny.
Right.
Mind your own business.
Everything about it is appealing. So what
Can't
do
play
you
this
guys do? What do you guys do
this
this weekend? What do you guys
What's
do?
everybody doing? It is a weekend, isn't it?
I did a little kid birthday party today.
I all of a sudden just lost track of time. I'm like, oh, it's a weekend, isn't it? I just really, what are we doing here?
Jim Cox and I did a little kid birthday party today.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I was fuging. I think I just fugued to this moment.
Yeah.
I think I just woke up. I think. Good morning, everybody. Hi. Let's have a show.
Oh, couple of
I just woke up, celebrating.
Here are your hosts.
It's Saturday night.
Saturday night. I'm awake. I'm here. I'm awake.
There's no business like the COVID testing business.
That is true. Mom. Oh, geez. I rode a motorcycle off-road. Oh, very cool. Nunya, snakes on a plane business. The
Cool.
COVID testing. Oh, so this is you, dear Laura. Who had the funniest response?
I thought I just gave. No, it's you. I just gave it to Christina.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the socks, is my pops.
Oh, you are welcome.
Socks on pops. Let's
I
see.
buy stuff for everybody, don't I?
Yes, you do.
This rubber
Neighbor's
chicken.
business, no business. Funky monkey, risky business, my business, COVID testing, hooker.
Jan's
folks,
floral business.
I feel like I'm ready to do a Bob Dylan's 116th stream. Hell down, quit around, funnel down, risky business, monkey, hair bump, blow, hair, butter bump.
Twitter business.
Nunya, risky monkey, Jan's floral. Yeah, Jan's floral business is about to be
It's
booming.
blowing up.
Because guess what? Jan's business is she's doing flowers for the mayor of Sammamish. Fucking yeah, for
wedding of
the mayor of Sammamish is getting married, and she and her wife, her soon-to-be wife, hired my mom on to
Is she
do
the
flowers.
mayor?
She's the mayor now because there was like this huge
That's
bloodletting
cool.
at the city council, and Kaylee Clark became mayor of Sammamish.
And suddenly,
Oh, okay.
Jan
Actually,
Cox is the florist to the elite.
I'm giving it to Fuzz
politicians.
because he actually went for the rhyme with blow business and hoe business. I like both of those. That's good. All right, so we are on to round. That's 11.
This is 12.
We're on to round number 12. Round number 12. We're on to round number 12.
Round number 12. The password is.
The password is insomnia. The password is insomnia. Tick tock, tick tock.
The password is hole in the deck.
I'm sorry I can't hear you. Now we're doing childhood jokes. We're going all over the map tonight, kids. I'm glad you're coming with us.
The password is COVID. I'm doing an ASMR thing now.
Yes, yeah.
I'm going to start a TikTok.
It's actually really hot. I can hear it in my ears. I'm sorry I can't hear you. I have a blank in my ear. You all know the banana joke, right? Yes. I say Bert. I say Bert, you have a banana in your... Or Ernie. Ernie, you have a banana in your... I can't really do Bert. Oh, but I can do Ernie. Yeah, and it turns out he couldn't hear you because he had a banana in his ear. See, an old joke.
I was doing a very annoying Bjork impression last night.
We were watching this. By the way, if any of you have you heard of music? Do you like it? Do you like this thing called music? Well, if you do, there's this fella who goes under the name Trash.
Oh, so quiet.
Yeah, there we go. That's
Sorry,
nice.
sorry,
That's good.
I'm sorry.
Fella goes-
I'm
really into leaning into this microphone.
It's fun. It's really fun. Once you start doing it, it's hard to stop. This fellow does videos under the name Trash Theory. He's British. He does these. They're usually like short form documentaries about different forms of pop music, and he did this whole special on Bjork. Fascinating. Totally fascinating. Love this guy. Trash Theory. I'm sorry I can't hear you. I have a blank in my ear.
You didn't pin it, so.
Oh, doggone it. There we go. Sorry, I can't hear you. I have a tailpipe, I have a cockroach, a conscience, earwig, earplugs, bitch slap, earworm, don't give a fuck, Rickroll, fake ballot for Biden. That's good. Loud, privileged white man. Sarah, it was an earwig, pin it, the bug that was extracted from 7-0. Yeah, okay, good. You guys
I have a shut the fuck up in my ear.
Yeah. Trumper, corn,
Hate that.
staple, shut the fuck up, dildo, tinnitus. Yep. All right, so this one is you, correct? This is you, right? Who'd you give it
I'm
to?
giving it to your mom. If she says dildo enough times, she's gonna win a point.
Honestly,
This is that point.
It's a broken clock, is it not? It's gonna be right a couple times a day. So just keep dildoing. You keep dildoing you, Mom. Whoa.
Oh,
Jesus,
boy.
All right. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. Drive safe.
Okay, bye.
Bye, everybody.
The password is awkward.
The password is Freudian. Come on, everyone knows there's no such thing as blank.
Third intro. Okay.
Come on, everyone knows there's no such thing as blank. A Republican with a conscience. A Republican who gives a shit about the country. Everybody knows. Oh my goodness, Mom! Jesus Christ!
Eric says, "Stop it, Stefan. Stop it."
No, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean
you
to.
pin
I pinned it. Yep, I did.
Did you pin it?
No such thing as white privilege. Hugh Stefan leaving to call his therapist. Hi. I'm so sorry. I know it's Saturday. We really gotta talk. That last statement is my ringtone. A socially liberal conservative. Yep, that's.
Which thing?
Nelson Rockefeller. Remember the Nelson Rockefeller Republicans? They're gone now. Yep, all of them gone.
You know your favorite voiceover friend can make you a custom ringtone anytime.
I'm happy to make you all.
Hello, it's someone calling you.
Honestly, if you give me the script, I will do whatever is
For
within
any of you.
my capability of doing. For
That's right.
You guys, if
That's
you ever
right.
call my mom, you'll get the. It basically sounds like the movie guy.
Yeah,
Movie trailer.
go ahead.
Yeah. I don't even know what I say. This is. Mom, how does it go? Hang on. Don't answer your phone, Mom.
Oh,
I'm gonna,
boy, here we go.
I'm gonna do this here. Well, I'm gonna have to wait a second though because now she's gonna answer her phone because there's a delay. I'll play it for you. So just waiting. Okay, wait. Tell me when it comes up on the screen there, and then I'll know that it's gotten to them.
Well, I don't.
Okay, so here we go.
I don't.
Let's see how this goes.
I've had people ask me to have a ringtone made for them. That's
cute.
funny.
She won't answer. Okay, so she's got it. Yeah. A little dialing music there,
She
Paul.
says she won't answer.
Yeah. And then
Here we
one
go.
pregnancy. This is scintillating television. Watching a phone fucking ring in my hand.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, I guess she's not home.
This is so entertaining.
Are you ready for action? Are you ready for adventure? Are you ready for romance? Well, Jan Cox isn't ready for you. So leave a message at the tone, bub.
There we go. So that's it.
There you go. Do you want that as your ringtone?
You can have that.
We can make that happen.
I can do Family Guy voices. I can do South Park voices. I can do King of the Hill voices. I can do Beavis and Butthead. You can kind of mix and match from those selections. I can also do a killer Michael McDonald impression for you if you'd like, although nobody really knows who that is anymore.
Beavis and Butthead.
Okay. Everybody knows there's no such thing as an insurrectionist. His name is also Eric's 18 inches. These are fantastic. We got to read all these. Okay, Freudian. Okay, so justice, white privilege. Oh, hello, Carrie. That last statement. A mistake, common sense, socially liberal conservative, a bad pizza, pro-lifer, a pro-lifer. That is not the truth. Non-consensual sex, an affordable apartment.
Everyone knows there's no such thing as a boring night on the only show.
Thank you. Good. I'm glad to hear. Let's see. Eric's 18 inches. That's very funny.
A cat that cares. Why do you have a cat? Why do you have a cat?
I'm going to give it to my dad for 18 inches, for Eric's 18 inches. Nicely done, Dad. All right, so where are we now? We're on round number 14 here, are we? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Who will win the rubber chicken?
I leave you people one.
No such thing as a finished deck. That is correct.
That is
Captain.
exactly right.
That is correct.
I leave you. Yeah, I'm going to get a cameo page.
Oh, Michelle McHugh is here. She says she needs a goth voicemail.
Michelle McHugh, how
goth
are you, my
meaning
friend?
like Bela Lugosi's dead.
Bela Lugosi's dead. Also, I didn't realize all these years he's not saying I'm dead. He's saying undead. Undead.
The bots have left the bell tower.
I leave you kids alone for 5 minutes and suddenly you're blank. Right? I don't know what the hell. So I turned my back on y'all.
In fact, there is no such thing as a self-cleaning cat box, apparently.
As it turned, a cat that cares. There's no such thing as a cat that cares. Yeah. As I said earlier, a cat is basically just it's just a middle finger on 4 legs. It's just like, fuck you. I don't give a shit. Don't care. Leave you alone for 5 minutes. Suddenly you're blank.
It's supposed to clean itself. It's you're supposed to pull the trunk and it's supposed to light up, but it didn't light up. I can't have an F.
Yeah, my parents can't have an F. Yeah, definitely can't have an F. I never did it. I never did it. Just say the words, Claire. Just say the words.
I never did it.
Oh, man. That movie's a shibboleth for our generation. Is it not? Is it not?
Seriously, shouldn't I know how cat boxes work at this advanced stage in my life?
I guess. I mean, why would you? We don't own a fucking cat, and we've never owned a cat. The only cats that I've ever had were outdoor cats. Using the left-handed scissors, putting holes in the deck, crypto millionaires, hugging people for money, auctioning off.
What are you supposed to do with the cat pee? Like,
I don't know.
Do you scoop the pee? Does it clump?
Cat owners.
Because this did not clump.
Cat owners, tell us, please.
Big mess.
Yeah, I know.
A big smelly mess.
Suddenly you're multimillionaires on TikTok. Yeah. Well, you know.
How does that work?
Play your cards right. I don't know. Tell us how. Hanging out with Whitey and Larry voting Republican cats. It's complicated. I'm sure that it is. Yeah. Making NFTs from your homework.
It's complicated?
That's what Michelle says. She believes that cats are a very complicated thing. Michelle, you seem like somebody who owns cats.
Why do you own them? Do they like you?
I can tell, if a person that I have known from the past, just by their profile, I can be like, dog person, cat person. Michelle's definitely a cat person. Christina, you seem like a dog person. Scott Coach, you definitely seem like a dog person. I'm not saying you have these animals. I'm saying this is what you seem like to me. Atwood's definitely cat people, but we know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else? Ange and Fuzz. Dog people. Dog people.
But Ange had a cat for 20 years.
I know, but probably just put up with that cat. Am I right? Cats are okay. I don't have anything against cats. It's just you prefer one over the other. Right? It's just a fact.
I guess.
Is this me? Should I be paying attention here?
No, it's me.
It's you. Okay. Then I'll just
grown up and moving away.
Out. Bye. Now let's see. Moving away. I have a cat and a dog. Okay, so Kathy's.
Okay.
She's Ambi. Super glued to the cats.
But if a cat bites you, even if it's a little kitten cat, you can't say, stop doing that. You can't train a cat?
I don't believe you can train a cat to do anything.
At all.
I've seen people train them to poop in a toilet, which is miraculous. I don't know how the fuck you do that. Christina's a lemur person.
I don't get it.
You've been 5 minutes. Suddenly you're pregnant, says Kathy. Oh boy. Who had the funniest response here?
Cats find Laurel? You, not the other way around.
Yeah, it's like that joke, the Yakov Smirnoff joke about Soviet Union. In Soviet Union, cats find you. That's exactly right.
Oh, Ray, they have 3 rats, 2 cats, and a fish.
Rats, cats, and fish. Rats, cats, and fish.
Oh, Scott Coates says a Scottish Terrier.
I knew it.
Scotty dog. Love those dogs.
Who had the funniest response to I leave you alone for 5 minutes and suddenly you're blank?
This is a
Popping
good
and
question.
locking, yo.
Popping and locking.
Pow.
I'm going to give it to Ray for super glued to the cat.
I love that. I thought that was a great answer. That would have been my choice. Okay. Is this round number 15? I think
Yep.
it is. Okay. Help! I'm covered in blank. Help! I'm covered in blank. What are you covered in, gang? I don't know. Listen. These are so random. I write these at 5 in the morning. And you're like, no way. No way, really? This seems like so much thought went into these.
Carrie, are you saying I'm going to need to go to urgent care for my cat bite? He didn't really bite me that hard. It just was a...
So Erica's referring
I was like,
to
"Stop it."
Ray as being Noah. Now, this is ridiculous. I was on TikTok
We
in the
have
middle of the
5
night.
fish.
I don't sleep. You all know this about me. I'm on TikTok in the middle of the night, and there's Bill Nye taking the time to debate some creationist. I'm like, really? Do we really have to do that? First of all, you're not going to change anybody's minds. It seems like you're just kind of wasting your breath. But really, is there a scientific theory that actually holds up to the creationism holds up to the rigors of?
Scott Goat said, Merkins. I'm covered in Merkins.
Actually, Heather has a
That made me
phenomenal
laugh
answer
out loud.
in peanut butter and bad
Bad
decisions.
decisions.
So Heather's the one to beat so far. I'm covered in naked Brad Pitt.
I'm covered in YouTube.
And so anyway, he was basically saying, and he was bringing up all the points that you bring up, like, why are there no kangaroos? Oh, I know why. Because there were no fucking kangaroos that were accessible to the people they didn't know what they didn't know, the people who were writing the Bible at the time. So there you go. Help, I'm covered in blank. Hanging chads. I think, we're going to go with Heather for this one. Peanut butter and bad decisions. Very, very, very funny answer.
Ray says, cat hair, pieces of flare, and pee from a bear.
Okay, well, nice rhyme, dude.
I mean, Ray gets another point just for that.
Ray's spitting bars over here. You
Yeah,
turn your back for 5
exactly.
minutes, Ray's spitting bars. Ridiculous. Okay, so now we're on to this is round 16, which is a tiebreaker. What are the scores as we have them so far, dear
Because
world?
the tiebreaker should be round 16.
We'll play that on the way out tonight.
Okay. Let's see. Christina has 2 points. Oh, gosh. I don't think I can wash enough after touching a cat.
Laura's gonna end. She's tallying up the points.
Sing it like Tom Waits.
Bus, the points. Well, he's getting bus, and he's gonna take the downtown bus, and she's gonna take it to this to listen, and but it's gonna be Angela and Kathy and probably Fuzz.
At this point, I would change keys. I would modulate up, but I don't know how to do that. I don't really know how to play this thing, y'all. There's never been a so But
It's Christina, Ange, Fuzz, Heather, and Ray.
wow, a 5-way.
Yeah.
A 5-way. Okay, so those 5 people answer the following, please, and then we will decide who has the funniest
Playing
response.
for the rubber chicken.
Playing for the rubber chicken. Oh God, I should stop doing that. Wow, that hurts. That's not cool. Not cool at all. That's almost as rude as us, telling Alexa to play Kenny G.
Alexa, play Kenny G.
No, boo. No. Na 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 na. People start listening to the show on headphones because they're so sick of that fucking gag. Okay, so you 5 answered the following, and we're looking at Christina, Ange, Fuzz, Heather, and Rapel. Okay, so here we go. There's never been a better time to blank. There's never been a better time to blank. And you know what it's going to be. If you tell Alexa to play Kenny G. Alexa, stop. You know that...
Alexa, off. Oh, hey, it's been a good 3 months since I've done that to
she
you
hasn't
guys,
pulled that
okay?
gag in a while.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
There's never been a better time to defect, says Heather. That actually is a solid response, my friend. That is really true. I've been scoping out property up in British Columbia there, friends.
Have you?
Well, the last time we were up there, I did honestly think to myself, this seems pretty nice. This seems very, very...
I heard it's a lot of taxes, though.
I hear there's a lot of taxes, but I hear you get a lot for your taxes.
Okay.
Everything's a trade-off. That's life. Let's see. Time travel. Christina says time travel is no better time to time. So if you were to go to a particular period in time, what period of time would you go to, Christina? Or anybody who wants to answer that question.
Well,
for
there's
that
only
matter.
so far back women can go.
I was going to say, that's a problem. For white guys, you can go back at any point. It's like, oh, your table's
Time
this
travel
way.
is really a white man luxury, right?
Absolutely.
Like we can only go so far. Black people can only go so far. Like
Anybody who's not this.
we only got some rights, and then some of them got taken away. So
I'm gonna
Where
start.
are we supposed to go?
I want to break shit. It's hard. It's very hard. Never been a better time to. You get a lovely government. Let's see this. Spyro Gyra. Okay, so go to the 80s. Invest in stocks, cheap concert tickets. Okay, so
That would be
Christina,
fun.
Ange, Fuzz, Heather. Do we have everybody in yet? We're waiting on a response from Ange. Let's see.
Ba-da-ba-ba-bum.
And then, was Kathy not in the final?
No, she was not.
Whoa, that's crazy. How can that be? I thought for sure Kathy had more than 1 point. Because Ray's almost, oh boy, Ray's almost there, y'all. He's almost there. Be friends, Kathy. We would have hung out so hard, my friend. You are my people. You are totally my people. I can tell on our Gen X site, by the way, just by the way that people respond to certain questions. I would have hung out with you. I definitely would have hung out with you. And you're cool. You're cool. You're a fucking dick, right?
And when that guy posted that thing up, I was like, "Oh, why don't you go away then?" Because it's all nerds here, man. Like
exactly. It's all nerds and turtles all the way down.
Yeah,
that's how the.
we're not apologizing for ourselves anymore, man.
Oh, I'm fucking. I haven't apologized for myself for years. I am. We've been talking about this a lot lately, but when you get to this age, you realize that all the choices that you've made, you've invented yourself at this point. You know, you are related to that person that you used to be, but you're you now, right? This is me. Just say fucking get 8 more cats.
More cats.
Okay, good. I like that. So do we have an answer from
so
Ange?
who's playing? Let's see.
We had Ray, Christina, Ange, Fuzz, and Heather. So we're waiting on answers from Ange and Fuzz at this point.
Kathy, you should just move up here.
Just move up
and then
here,
you
kid.
know, then we could just hang out all the time. A free-range vegan goat-loving DJ. That's funny.
Well, you say you want to make a phone call in 1985.
What do you do?
Well, first you take a dial tone, then you got to dial up. It takes forever, so settle in. Then you're gonna try to win concert tickets. Okay, free-range vegan goat-loving DJ, and then Fuzz had to make an emergency potato chip run. Okay, so then we've just got Christina.
Important.
We got answers from Christina, Ange, Heather, and Ray. So vote now, if you will, please. So we'll make a song.
And that's how to make a phone call.
Exactly. You want to take a selfie in 1985. Well, first you get a camera. Hey, we used to have something called a camera. Take the camera, point it at your face, and now you wait. Then you take it down to the photo mat, and then you fucking wait 5 minutes, then you get the photos back 2 weeks in the future, and it's like, this one sucks,
kicks.
and this one sucks, and this one sucks,
Yeah.
and this one sucks, and you took a photo of the wall.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And you're done. But you didn't know it because you didn't have the photo right then because we had to wait.
And that's how you take a selfie in
1985.
1985. All right. There you go.
Well, it looks like Ray has won the evening.
Ray
Just say fuck it and get 8 more cats.
Nice job, dude. Well
Ray,
done.
you have 2 children, so maybe you need 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll give you a
Rubber
whole
chickens.
menagerie of squeaky chickens. Squeaky chickens. Yeah, there you go. So,
Oh, Angela doesn't have a Ninja Creamy. I happen to. See, that sounded very pornographic. Mm-hmm. Carrie said, Ange, why doesn't he just make potato chips in the
go
Ninja
on.
Creamy? That's not how that works.
Potato chip ice cream sounds very Japanese, does it not?
It does.
Oh, the poor dog. She's like, could you stop? Could you stop with that, please? Could you stop?
She does not
Did
like
not
it.
like it. No.
Oh, if you could move it. Can you move it? Look,
Yeah.
look at her face.
Dog doesn't have it. Can you not do that, please? Can you just not? Yeah. that board, by the way, like what's up with the yarn wall over there? That's just all
It's a
the
list of songs.
Different
he's
songs
working
I'm
on.
currently working on.
Songs and TikToks.
maniacally
and films
working
and,
upon
Yeah.
those songs. Okay.
One day I'm going
After
to
I get
finish
some
the
sleep.
book I'm working on, then I'll be able to work on something else.
I need to get
It'll
some
be
sleep.
so great.
Oh wait, the kids are at camp. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Camp stories. That's maybe what we need for the Mothra. Well, but you came up with what?
Which teacher are you still mad at?
Still Bill fucking Hankus, man. I'll give you a knuckle sandwich.
Wait, whose kids are at camp?
Ray's kids.
Oh.
All right, kids, this has been super duper fun. Thank you for joining us on a Saturday night. You, of course, could be, in the words of Jay-Z, be anywhere in the world tonight, and you're here with us, and we appreciate you. So,
Any other announcements?
any other announcements? Should we read back the minutes of last week's
yeah.
last week's show?
Christina has a Mothra camp story.
Excellent camp stories. What? Okay, so let's just do a show of hands here. If we did camp stories, would you guys be into telling stories about camp? It's the summer, could be very appropriate. I'm feeling in the mood to watch that movie Meatballs very, very soon. I love that film with Bill Murray.
Ray has just admitted that his daughter, who's going to camp, was answering for him. So she wins the rubber chicken.
Wait a second, Henny. It's like you're doping.
That's
you
right.
You were
That's
juicing,
right.
dude. Come on.
Did you bring in a really, really funny ringer?
All right, this has been delightful. You people rule.
Your mom says this was a really fun Sunday night.
This was a fun Sunday night.
It
wasn't.
was.
I really had a tremendous time on this Sunday night. Let's go out with a song. What do you guys want to hear?
Well, you said that you were gonna, whatever, play whatever.
Let's play Mothra.
Are you gonna play the Todd song?
No. You guys have every single person here has heard the Todd song. I've heard from all of you. Thank you for your fine comments. I appreciate it. We'll go out on Mothra.
Oh, when the light goes out your brain, forget about your troubles and your pain. All you gotta do is tune in Friday night, cause the only show's gonna make it right. We're gonna have a little story night. Nobody gonna fuss and fight. We call it Julie the hamster's lost, shopping drop like a boss. You don't got nothing to fear, except for a terrorist. Be on the lookout, she goes by the name of Hamir. We gotta look for the ultimate news, getting arrested and drunk on the booze. Come join us now as you're logging off Zoom. Clown, penis, men's room. We call it Mothra.